Hello friends, today I'm trying out a lot of new products, both PR but also some new products that I bought during Black Friday for example. On my skin I have some Danessa Myricks products. First of all, I'm having the Yummy Skin Glow Serum in the shade Use Boost because I already love the shade Main Squeeze and I have been using it since it ever came out at least. But I was kind of intrigued to try the darker shade and see how it looked on my skin. And I mean, the shade works quite well for me, but I don't think it's worth investing in both because the effect is so similar. But it's still nice because I really love this primer and I don't mind having a backup of it. So I will probably rotate between the two shades I have. I'm also trying out the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Serum Skin Tint. It's a very nice serum-like product with a tint to it. And so far my first impression is that the result is very natural and very beautiful. But I definitely need to try it some more before I can tell you my full-on thoughts about it. So, as for concealer and brows and contour and bronzer, I'm actually using the Danessa Myricks Groundwork Defining Neutral palette, and I was super surprised when I decided to get this palette because, you know, I don't use a lot of neutrals normally from time to time like that, but I could never imagine myself wanting a palette like this that has so many neutral shades. But the more I did read about it and the more reviews I watched, I realized that it's a really cool multi-use product, which I really like. One of the reasons why I got it was because I like that it has a pomade in a lot of different shades and a corresponding matte that you can combine them with. As for those pomades, you can use it for a lot of things, and I'm currently trying out all the possibilities what you can use it for. But I mainly bought it for using it in my brows, but I realized that it's a great contour palette as well, and a lot of other purposes that I will try to discover during the upcoming time. So I really enjoyed that so far too. As for first impression, I noticed that when I use it as a concealer, I feel like it's slightly too dry for my liking. Finish is actually quite beautiful. It's just that I think that with even more moisturized under eyes, it will look even better. And as for my lips, I'm using the Beautymoon Cosmetics Witchcraft Liquid Moisture Lipstick in the shade Caramel. And as with all the Beautymoon Cosmetics lipsticks, they are really comfortable and nice on lips. So today I'm going to try the Beautymoon Cosmetics in the Bleak Midwinter palette. It's a non-traditional color story, which I really appreciate. It has some blues, some greens, some yellow, some golds, some iridescent shades, some purple and beautiful pinks. As I'm looking at it right now, it looks like it only has one matte shade but a couple of satin shades, so we'll see how it performs on the eyes. Let's go. Eyes are primed and I will go in with the matte shades on the lid and see how it goes. It seems to be pigmented. It's a very beautiful shade in my opinion, perfect for this winter season, and it goes really well with the lip shade. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Yep, I like that shade, it's really pretty. Next I will try to go in with one of the satin shades and see how it performs, if I can use it as a matte. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be very shimmery, so taking the same shade and do something like this. If you have been watching me for a while now, you probably know that I love to do a lot of different shapes on the eyes, especially round shapes. I'm not sure why, but I think it's a little bit more flattering on my eye shape. I will also try the dark blue satin shimmer and try to deepen up this little edge here. Alright, and now I will take a pink shade. I think it's a duochrome, so it might not look pink on the lids, but we will see. Oh, it's very pretty and very shiny. Yeah, that's such a beautiful shade. And then I will take... I think I will try a purple shade, and this one is also a duochrome, so it might look... yeah, I don't think it looks very purple on the lids, but it's very pretty. Now I will just take a minute outside of the camera and see how the makeup matches. Okay, so this is where we are at now. I added some graphic liner, as you can tell, and now I will add a very sparkly gold shimmer in my inner corners. I'm really excited to see how it looks. Oh, it's pretty. For my lower lash line, I will go in with the darker green shimmer. And the look is done. I added some graphic liner, of course, some lashes from Davini Beauty in the style Sage. It's a very cute pair of lashes with some glitter on top of them. And I also added a pink blush and a lip liner to my lips. So my first impressions of the Bleak Midwinter palette is that it's really beautiful, and it actually surprised me by its performance, considering that it's the first palette that I'm trying from the brand. I have tried some glitter and some loose pigments from the brand before, and those have been great, but I didn't go in with high expectations when I tried this palette. The shimmers are actually really stunning, and I think you will see that when you look at the swatches that I will insert. My only concern is that this palette contains just one matte, which is a blue shade. It also contains a couple of satin shimmers that I used in the place of mattes, and it works just fine. I definitely need to experiment more with this palette and see how many different kinds of vibes and looks you can get from this palette, considering that it might be quite blue heavy, but we will see. It's nonetheless a very beautiful palette. I really enjoy the beautiful packaging. It's very wintry-like, and it's a unique color story, as I mentioned earlier in the video. And my first impression is that it's a great palette, and I'm really looking forward to try it again. When it comes to the base products from Danessa Myricks, I really enjoy the Yummy Skin Serum that I have been using for a very long time already. It was only the shade that was new for me, and yeah, I really like it, and I will continue to use it. The skin tint seems to be very natural looking, and so far I like it, but I definitely need to use it some more. The Groundwork palette really surprised me by how versatile it was. I really enjoy to use it as contour and in my brows, but I need to try it some more underneath the eyes to see how I can make it work a little bit better. It isn't catastrophe, not at all. It's just that I prefer even more coverage underneath the eyes, so I will see if I can do that. When it comes to the liquid lipstick, it's a really nice shade. I like it. Maybe not as much with this look. I feel like the lip liner made it work a little bit better, but I would probably wear something else on the eyes when I'm wearing the lipstick. The formula seems to be a little bit different from the other liquid lipsticks that I have tried from Beautymoon Cosmetics before, but it's a good formula, but you need to wait until it dries, otherwise it will get a little bit sticky on the lips. But as long as you wait for it to dry on the lips, it works really well. I will continue to use all the products that I tried today and get back to you when I have formed an opinion about them a little bit further. I hope that you did enjoy watching this video, and please let me know if you are interested in some of those products, and bye bye, see you soon. And please consider to subscribe if you are into indie makeup. Just noticed that it seems like it's only one matching. I will definitely go back and tell you my overall thoughts